Tuesday is the final day of the G7 summit. Prime Minister Mark Carney is holding key meetings with other world leaders at the G7 summit in Kananaskis, Alberta. But the most powerful leader of the group, U.S. President Donald Trump, has already gone home. All this comes at a time when the global order is in flux, driven by changing power balances, economic challenges, and wars in Ukraine and the Middle East. University of Regina Associate Professor Brian McQuinn has started a podcast exploring Canada's place in the New World Order. It's called Rebuilding Canada's Influence. McQuinn says Canada was once described as a middle power, but he believes its influence has diminished. McQuinn says Prime Minister Mark Carney is pushing for Canada to strengthen its position.
Carney sees himself as a person of the world, given his international jobs, and is trying to, I think, put Canada at the center of that. And his quote about, either we're at the table or we're on the menu, I think is really part of that, and how we think about it.
Carney met with Trump to talk about tariffs before the U.S. president left the summit. The Prime Minister's office says both leaders agreed to pursue a deal in the next 30 days. Today, the subject of security will feature prominently. Carney's government could soon sign on to the Rearm Europe plan. That would allow Canada and European nations to jointly purchase military equipment. McQuinn says these new partnerships are crucial because the U.S. is no longer a partner you can count on.
We have to almost be seen to be engaging with all of them in order to also balance our relationship with Trump. Because if you don't have a defense, if you are completely dependent on one country, guess what? If you get the wrong personality in that country, they're going to basically take that and extract as much out of you as you can.
Canada's vast natural resources are in demand, and McQuinn says our country will be one of the most critical geopolitical areas in the coming decade. Scott Larson, CBC News, Saskatoon.